The 2024 election is here. It's a pivotal moment for the nation as citizens from all walks of life turn their attention to the candidates and the issues that will shape the future of the country. The air is thick with anticipation and the stakes have never felt higher. People want to know what matters most. They gather in living rooms, cafes and community centres, engaging in spirited discussions about the direction the country should take. The debates are intense, reflecting the diverse perspectives and concerns of the electorate. The answer is simple: the economy. It's the heartbeat of the nation, influencing every aspect of daily life. From the stock market to the local grocery store, economic health is a barometer for the well-being of the country. Jobs, prices, and how much money people have in their pockets, it all matters. The cost of living, wages and employment opportunities are at the forefront of voters' minds. They want to know that they can provide for their families and secure a stable future. Voters want to know if their families will be better off. They sit around dinner tables, poring over bills and budgets, trying to make ends meet. The anxiety is palpable as they wonder if the next administration will bring relief or more hardship. They want to be heard. Town hall meetings and rallies become platforms for expressing their hopes and fears. They hold signs, chant slogans, and ask tough questions, demanding accountability and transparency from those who seek to lead. The economy is a big deal in every election. It's a recurring theme, a constant concern that transcends political affiliations. Historical footage reminds us that economic issues have always been at the core of electoral debates. But this year, it feels even bigger. The challenges are more pronounced, the stakes higher. The pandemic, inflation and global uncertainties have amplified economic anxieties, making this election a critical juncture for the nation's future. People remember tough times, and they don't want to go back. The memories of economic downturns, job losses and financial struggles are still fresh. They fear a return to those dark days and are looking for leaders who can steer the country towards prosperity. They want leaders who will fight for them, candidates who understand their struggles and are committed to making a difference. They seek assurances that their voices will be heard, their needs addressed, and their futures secured. This election is not just about choosing a leader, it's about choosing a path forward for the nation. Politics and the economy are like peanut butter and jelly. They just go together. Throughout history, economic concerns have shaped political landscapes. From the Great Depression to the 2008 recession, these moments change everything. Different parties have different ideas. Some say the government should spend more to help people. Others say businesses need tax breaks to grow. These debates are happening right now. So what are people saying about the economy in 2024? It's a mixed bag. The opinions are as varied as the people who hold them. Some are optimistic, pointing to the positive indicators that suggest a thriving economy. They see the glass as half full, brimming with opportunities and growth. Some say things are great. Low unemployment, businesses are doing well. They highlight the success stories of startups turning into unicorns, the stock market reaching new heights, and the overall sense of prosperity that seems to be in the air. For these individuals, the economy is a well-oiled machine, driving forward with unstoppable momentum. Others say it's a disaster waiting to happen. They point to the cracks beneath the surface, the signs that all is not as rosy as it appears. They worry about the sustainability of this growth, the potential for a bubble that could burst at any moment, leaving devastation in its wake. They point to inflation and worry about the future. Rising prices are a constant concern, eroding the purchasing power of everyday people. The cost of living is climbing, and for many it feels like their wages are not keeping pace. This group sees the economy as a ticking time bomb, with inflation as the fuse. Politicians have different ideas too. The debate in the halls of power is as heated as ever, with each side presenting their vision for the future. Some argue for fiscal conservatism, believing that tightening the belt now will lead to long-term stability. Others push for more aggressive spending, aiming to stimulate growth and address immediate needs. Some want to cut taxes for the wealthy, saying it will help everyone. They argue that by reducing the tax burden on the rich, investment will flow more freely, creating jobs and boosting the economy. This trickle-down approach has its supporters who believe that a rising tide lifts all boats. Others want to raise the minimum wage and make healthcare more affordable. They see these measures as essential to ensuring that the benefits of economic growth are felt by all, not just the privileged few. For them, a fair wage and accessible healthcare are not just economic issues, but moral imperatives. It's a lot to take in. The sheer volume of information and the complexity of the issues can be overwhelming. People are bombarded with news and opinions from all sides, each with their own spin and agenda. Navigating this landscape requires not just knowledge, but discernment and critical thinking. In the end, the economy is not just about numbers and policies, it's about people and their lives. Different views lead to different solutions, and finding the right path forward is a challenge that requires all of us to engage, debate, and ultimately decide together. Section 4, the impact on everyday people. All this talk about the economy, what does it mean for regular people? Well, it affects everything. Can you afford groceries? Are you worried about losing your job? Can you afford to see a doctor when you're sick? These are the questions people are asking. They want to know that their leaders understand their problems. They want solutions, not just talk. Section 5. Let's talk. Respectful dialogue on the economy. In today's world, the economy touches every aspect of our lives. From the food we eat to the jobs we hold, the economy is a thread that weaves through our daily existence. It's a topic that can be both fascinating and frustrating, but it's one we can't afford to ignore. The economy is a big, complicated issue. It encompasses everything from local businesses to global trade, from individual savings to national debt. It's influenced by countless factors, including government policies, technological advancements, and even natural disasters. Understanding the economy requires us to look at the big picture while also paying attention to the details. There are no easy answers. The economy is constantly changing, and what works today might not work tomorrow. It's a dynamic system that requires us to be adaptable and open-minded. We need to be willing to learn and to listen to different perspectives. But one thing is for sure, we need to talk about it. Open and respectful dialogue is essential if we want to find solutions to the economic challenges we face. We need to create spaces where people feel comfortable sharing their ideas and experiences, where they can speak without fear of judgment or ridicule. We need to listen to each other, even when we disagree. It's easy to get caught up in our own viewpoints and to dismiss those who see things differently. But true progress comes from understanding and empathy. We need to be willing to step into each other's shoes and to see the world from different angles. We need to find common ground. This doesn't mean we have to agree on everything, but it does mean we need to find areas where we can work together. By focusing on our shared goals and values, we can build a stronger, more resilient economy. Let's be honest, things are tough for a lot of people right now. The cost of living is rising, wages are stagnating, and many families are struggling to make ends meet. It's a reality that we can't ignore, and it's one that requires us to take action. We need to remember that behind all the numbers and statistics, there are real families struggling. These are our neighbours, our friends, our colleagues. They are people with hopes and dreams, with fears and anxieties. They deserve our compassion and our support. Let's have a conversation with respect and understanding. Let's listen to each other's stories and learn from each other's experiences. Let's build bridges instead of walls. And let's work together to create a better future for everyone. That's how we move forward together. By fostering a culture of respect and collaboration, we can overcome the challenges we face and build a more inclusive and prosperous economy. It's not going to be easy, but it's a journey worth taking. Let's start today with open hearts and open minds.